Today my presentation is on a successful safety program. So we'll start out with what Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1971 is. This act requires employers to provide a safe workplace for all employees and provide a process for investigation of complaints of unfair practices and a process for workplace inspections. So, first, a workplace should have an inspection program. This means that they inspect reports of imminently dangerous situations, investigate fatalities and catastrophes that have resulted in 3 or more employees being hospitalized, and respond to employees' complaints about unsafe or unhealthy working conditions. Next is a partnership program. This is a partnership with OSHA to ensure that they make an agreement to work together and address critical safety and health issues and to get results. Reporting requirements for managers. This means that employers have 8 hours following a work-related death of an employee or a work-related accident leading to hospitalization of 3 or more employees to report that information to OSHA. So this just means that employers are obligated to report anything serious that happens in the workplace. The next thing is workplace violence programs. Violence is common in jobs that deal with money, one-on-one work, delivery of passengers or goods, healthcare jobs, and criminal justice jobs. So a way that this can be dealt with is by making sure that people are rarely alone or increasing lighting and security in areas. It's a manager and in a company's job to make sure that all of their employees are safe at all times and to make sure that they're put in situations that aren't going to be dangerous for them. Next is ergonomic programs. Ergonomics is a science of understanding the capabilities of humans in terms of their work requirements. So, for example, some ergonomic things are things like how you pick up heavy weights at work or the height to have your chair at. By teaching your employee these things, you can lower the risk of injury on the job. So teaching them to not use their back when they pick up things can help them. Next thing is training. You need to train your employees if you want them to be safe. So, assign responsibility to every person at the workplace. Managers and employees. Every person should have a job to keep somebody safe. Teach managers and employees to inspect regularly for hazards. Train them on how to eliminate these hazards too if they come across them. Without workplace training for safety, you cannot be successful. If people don't know how to keep themselves safe, then nothing is going to be safe around them. Management and employees must be involved. If management and employees are not involved together, it's not going to work. Communication. Businesses must tell their employees what their safety policy is. If employees don't know what the safety policy is, it can't be put into work. Then they must show their employees how to put the policy into practice. Employee role. If employees want a safe workplace, make it clear that they are being a big role in keeping their own workplace safe. So maybe ask them to make teams to check over their workplace weekly, or ask employees if they would be interested in even doing the training for the safety program. Next is making sure that you hold people accountable for their actions. If people aren't held responsible, they will become careless and the safety program will be useless. If people get away with things, they're not going to think that you're being serious. And if that happens, then the workplace will not be safe for everyone. Next, make sure that employees are aware of problems or hazards they could come in contact with. If you don't tell employees what they could come in contact with the first day on their job, they'll have no idea how to respond to it and no idea how to stay away from it. So in conclusion, train your employees on your safety program as soon as possible. Let them know of common hazards so that they can keep out of reach and deal with them. And then communicate what each employee needs to do to keep the work area safe and maintain accountability.